Hello and welcome. So I thought I'd just do a quick update video now. I've had the Lightspeed Broadband for around 6 months. Obviously I did the video when I very first got it, as you will have seen in that video. The speeds were, when I did the speed tests, they weren't always fully at top limit or what you might have expected. I've had it now for 6 months. There was a few little teething issues at the start, which generally were there's no fibre optics in this area, or there was no fibre available. They've now there's now lots of fibre companies sort of coming into this area. You've got Lightspeed, you've got Up or UPP as it's called, or whichever way you want to say it. You've obviously got your standard BT and Vodafone, which as well. But at the beginning there was a little bit. I had a few sort of teething issues, which was generally to do with because there was no fibre in the area. I didn't realise. I assumed everybody just ran their fibre down BT's fibre lines, but I was informed that actually isn't correct. Lightspeed run their own fibre lines underground, and so I had a couple of days where I lost my internet service at the start in the first sort of couple of weeks, and that generally was down to another company. And I saw them. I saw a different company at the end of the road, and they knocked out my fibre when they were pulling some more fibre cables down the hole. But since then, I've had no problems at all. When my broadband did get knocked out for a couple of days, it was down for 2 days, I believe it was. I contacted Lightspeed and said to them, "Look, I need to do work from home. I need the internet. I can't do work if I haven't got the internet, and the internet's down. What can be done?" And within 3 hours, I think it was 2 to 3 hours, they sent one of their installation engineers round in the van, and they dropped off a Wi-Fi hotspot with a 4G SIM card in it to get me some internet back up and running until they'd resolved the issue with the fibre, which they resolved by the end of the next day. So I can't really complain at that. Like I say, it was within 2 to 3 hours of me phoning up and speaking to them. I had the Wi-Fi hotspot with the SIM card dropped off to my front door, and used that until the internet was back up and running again. So I cannot complain about that. As far as the speeds go, as far as we go with the speeds, as you can see at the top here on the screen, this is my Unify Dream Machine Pro. So you've got the Nokia Lightspeed router that they install for you. Out of that, the Cat6 cable comes straight out of that, and it goes straight into the Dream Machine Pro, which is at the moment is my only main source or switch that then splits off into my NAS drives, my Unify access points. I've got two Unify access points, and eventually there'll be another Unify switch in there, but they're never in stock and they cost the earth. But anyway, so the best way to test the speed, I think, is to come directly into the Dream Machine, which actually can do a lot of tests for you. As you can see, it gives you a lot of statistics and information on the page. So over here you can see we've got our speed test, internet quality. We've got our speed test, and if I bump this up, we come down to the run the speed test. This is going to give me the accurate speed test direct to the Dream Machine Pro. So we're going to run that, and you'll see this is pretty much what I get all the time now. They're constant. They don't really seem to go up and down at all. So this should be around 1 gig down, 1 gig up, bi-directional, which most services aren't. Most services, even if you can get near a gig down, they don't give you the same up. Most uploads are sort of, if you can get a gig down, you're going to get sort of 200, 300 maybe up. So on that first one, you can see we've got 800. I obviously am running a couple of things in the background here. We've got 800 down, 872 up. We can test that again. and we'll see what this comes in at. I'm generally, to be honest, getting around the sort of the 900 up, down, 900 up. That's the sort of constant figure. Um, that's what I'm getting around the 900 down, 900 up. But that's constant now. It doesn't really seem to massively change and dip. And from what I was on, which was, what was that? I don't know what I was on. I was on like 16 meg, I think, before with Vodafone. Uh, this has been a huge improvement, and to finally have some decent internet is amazing. I can download game updates in no time now, and I can also upload the YouTube videos fast, which is very handy indeed. So yeah, if you want a bi-directional duplex service where you're getting the same down as the same up, then certainly Lightspeed is worth taking a look at. It's very affordable, and at the minute, because they're fairly new, they're doing pretty good offers with usually 3 months, 6 months free for when you first start. And yeah, so take a look. I've left the affiliate link down in the description, which would be very helpful if anybody does decide to sign up with Lightspeed. I'll leave the links down below. You can use those, and that will it will get me a month free, and I could be wrong whether it gets you a month free, but it would be much appreciated if you're after an internet service. So take a look, see what you think, and I don't think you'll go wrong. It's been 6 months now. I haven't had a single outage in the last 5 months, and it's been fast and reliable. So I'm really happy with it. So thanks for watching, and just a little update for you, and see you again soon.